He was a patriot, a captain in the Revolutionary War, a gunsmith, and one of the finest blacksmiths in colonial America. Captain John Ames made a mighty good shovel. They say it was so perfect that further improvement seems impossible. Captain Ames's American spirit, his dedication to quality, and his drive is carried on in today's AMES Companies. AMES Companies was founded by Captain Ames in 1774 and is one of the oldest companies in America. We've been helping to build America ever since. Through wartime and peacetime, growth and expansion, our history is linked with America's history. In 1775, AMES shovels helped colonists dig in to fight for independence during the Revolutionary War. During the War of 1812, Ames's tools were used by young America's armed forces to build fortifications to help win battles and the war. The California Gold Rush from 1848 to 1855 took prospective gold miners west, and they brought their AMES shovels with them. In fact, AMES shovels became so valuable, they were used as currency. The western frontier beckoned, but America needed a more reliable way to get there, besides wagon trains and stagecoaches. So, the Transcontinental Railway was started in 1863. Now, digging a railroad line with bulldozers or rock drills is hard work, but AMES tools were tough enough to handle the task. President Lincoln called on the Ames family to also take control of the Union Pacific Railroad until the railway joining our two coasts was completed in 1869. Many of Ames brands also share an important role in history. In 1876, Caleb Jackson left his job at a farm machinery company to start his own wheelbarrow company in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. As the nation and the world kept building, AMES tools kept pace. By 1879, AMES was producing 5,000 shovels a day. 60% of the world's shovels bore the name of AMES. No symbol of America stands so tall and means so much as the Statue of Liberty. The 151-foot copper sculpture was a gift from France and was dedicated in 1886. The statue still stands today on a pedestal built by hundreds of workers using AMES shovels to complete the majestic task. As the world celebrated the start of the new century, America began to assert itself as a world power. America's industries were strong and growing, and the rising demand for tools meant huge periods of growth for tool companies. In 1902, 17 hand tool companies across the U.S. combined to create the American Fork and Hoe Company. This conglomeration formed the foundation of the True Temper brand, which was later to join the AMES family of companies. In 1904, AMES shovels were relied on to help construct the Panama Canal, called one of the largest and most difficult engineering projects in the world, which took over 10 years to complete. That same year, AMES shovels helped dig the first 9 miles of the New York subway. World War I involved 70 million military personnel and was one of the deadliest conflicts in history. Advances in weaponry like the rapid-fire machine gun led to the adoption of trench warfare for protection. AMES T-handle shovels, invented in 1910, were used to dig thousands of miles of 8-foot deep trenches, helping secure victory for America and its allies by 1918. In 1927, Sculptor Gutzen Borglum used AMES shovels and other tools to carve 60-foot-high busts of 4 popular presidents. Mount Rushmore took over 15 years to complete. The Empire State Building, another of America's wonders, was the world's tallest building for 40 years. It still stands in New York today on foundations that were dug by AMES shovels. In the midst of the Great Depression, thousands of unemployed workers flocked to Nevada to work on the largest dam of its time. AMES shovels and Jackson wheelbarrows played an important part of the construction of the Hoover Dam, which still operates today. Another engineering marvel constructed at the time was the Golden Gate Bridge. Completed in 1937, AMES tools were counted on to build this amazing structure that stands 750 feet high and spans almost 2 miles of the San Francisco Bay. December 7, 1941. The attack on Pearl Harbor forces America to declare war. AMES also enlists to help fight, and we respond by building 11 million entrenching tools along with armored tank plating and shell casings for our troops. AMES is twice awarded the Army-Navy E for excellence in production for its efforts that helped win World War II, the most costly war in lives and property ever. America was stronger than ever after the war. Prosperity and peace was the word in 1949, and it was also the time the group of companies that formed American Fork and Hoe officially changed its name to the renowned True Temper Corporation. The 1950s was a time for rock and roll, greased hair, poodle skirts, and interstates. President Eisenhower signs the Federal Aid Highway Act of 1956, and construction begins on the I-80. This 2,907-mile roadway goes from San Francisco to New Jersey and used AMES tools for much of the work. As baby boomers built homes and families, the demand for gardening tools increased. In 1957, True Temper opened up the world's largest garden tool manufacturing facility in Saybrook, Ohio. The Vietnam War, a war that divided America, but put AMES Company to work to protect our soldiers. We provided 1.6 million of our innovative entrenching tools with a folding blade and pick, and 275,000 lightweight, high-strength aluminum folding shovels that were part of every soldier's basic gear.
The first flight of the orbiter Discovery, and the shuttle has cleared the tower.
Launching into the 80s, AMES went to space on the Space Shuttle Discovery, which carried a specially designed AMES Lopper to help with satellite recovery operations on a mission in 1984. After space, we set our sights on the world. Over the next 20 years, AMES focused on strategic acquisitions and partnerships to further strengthen our product lines. In 1991, the company entered the Canadian market with the acquisition of Garant. AMES and True Temper merged in 1999, creating the largest tool provider in North America, followed by the acquisition of Union Tools in 2006, bringing with it the Razorback brand of tools. In 2010, AMES was purchased by the Griffin Corporation. Not long after, outdoor living products were added with the acquisition of Southern Patio in 2011, which soon led to the company changing its name in 2014 to what we know it as today, the AMES Companies. Global market expansion continued in Australia through acquisitions of brand leaders such as Westmix, Cyclone, Northcote Pottery, Nilex, Hills, and others. Growth in Ireland and expansion in the UK market continued with the lawn and garden and outdoor living brands of Derby, La Hacienda, and Kelkay. AMES would expand into the home organization market with the acquisition of ClosetMaid and cleaning tools with Harper's fine line of brooms and brushes.
AMES Companies today is still making tools like they did 200 years ago, with passion and purpose. We bring brands together into a family of companies that are at the forefront of research and innovation, with the goal of a peerless customer experience. Whether it's the do-it-yourselfer or someone that makes a living off a strong back and the sweat of their brow, the AMES Companies have a product that meets the needs of an active and ever-changing consumer. Of course, the roots of our company are in lawn and garden. Our brands are long established, trusted market leaders. A full line of non-powered lawn and garden tools from trusted brands like True Temper, Razorback, Union Tools, and AMES. Cleaning tools out by Jackson, True Temper, Union Tools, and AMES. Snow tools by Union Tools and True Temper. And watering tools by AMES and Jackson. AMES has assembled an all-encompassing lawn and garden product line designed to meet the discriminating needs of a growing homeowner and commercial market. After the work is done, the AMES Cleaning Tools line of manufactured push brooms, brushes, and other cleaning accessories make cleanup less a chore, from brands like Razorback and Harper. Our ever-expanding products in outdoor living offer plant and garden accessories with stylish designs and innovative materials from brands like Southern Patio that bring beauty to outdoor living areas. Our home organization products feature a complete line of modular storage systems and shelving, making us the market leader of home storage and organization products for builders and consumers. Between lawn and garden, cleaning tools, outdoor living, and home organization, AMES Companies has assembled a full line of complementary products. Our international strategic partnerships in Canada, Ireland, the UK, Australia, and Asia allow us to share our amazing products well beyond our borders. AMES Companies is also committed to the environment. Sustainable practices are put in place in every phase of our business, from recycling materials to sourcing hardwood from sustainable forests. Today, AMES employees work across the globe to hand forge, assemble, package, and distribute AMES products to customers around the world. AMES began with Captain John Ames, an independent American spirit, and a simple idea: make a quality product that lasts, that never backs down, and never lets you down. We're proud of our history and how we've been part of America's history since 1774. The AMES Companies. Our tools helped build America, and we're helping build your dreams today.